know it's happening. But late. We've been sitting here for 5 minutes. And then I started the show late. Yeah, that's how we like to do it here on the Tool Show. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Tool Show! Woo! We're talking about branding. And not the kinky kind.
Like cattle?
Did you know that there's like human branding? Did you know it's a thing?
I know. I didn't know it had anything to do with like kink. I thought it was like closer to tattoos.
I think people can make anything kinky. Oh. I was gonna show you, but it creeped me out.
I know what it is.
I mean, just if you guys don't know and you want to be kind of freaked out by weird human behavior, just type in human branding in the Google.
I almost got it done.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
What were you gonna brand?
Me.
Were you gonna brand you on someone else?
Yeah, I just couldn't find anybody to do it.
I'll do it.
Really?
I'll brand you on me.
Okay.
What are you gonna do? Get a cookie cutter or something of you or something, and like, then I gotta like put it up in the oven, and then
it had never made it this far. So I wasn't exactly sure how it was gonna play out.
Like a waffle iron you, like maybe like a Belgian waffle, Greg Haberman.
Oh, that would be nice.
And then just right on my back.
I do like waffles.
Yeah, I don't think I would get branded. That sounds way painful. I saw David Carradine do it in Kung Fu with the pots at the beginning of every show.
Yeah, every show he branded himself.
Yeah, I would lesson learned. It looked terrible. I mean, no, actually, at the end, the results were badass.
Yeah.
I mean, he had the freaking dragon over here and the snake over here, but that had to hurt for weeks. It probably got infected.
Special effect.
No. He had that.
No.
He's the guy that killed himself by hanging himself doing weird kinky crap in the closet. I know he must have done that. He probably said he was willing to, at least. He's probably like, yeah, man, light it up. Let's go. He probably did, but then, yeah.
You remember that Bruce Lee did not get that role?
I did not know that.
Yeah, went to David Carradine instead.
What? They turned down Bruce?
Yeah, who, by the way, didn't know Kung Fu.
He doesn't even know Kung Fu?
No.
How do you turn down?
That's why he hung himself in the closet. Okay?
Because his whole life was a mockery, a fakery?
He was branded.
Oh, he was branded as a Kung Fu master, of which he was not one.
Nope.
Look at how you bringing this around.
Yeah, I know.
You're a genius.
Thank you.
Awesome. So we're talking about branding today. And what is up, God Shirts Marshall? Yahoo! I love it. So it's no mistake that like cows that are branded, people that branded, the Shaolin priests brand themselves. And then marketers, okay, look. Marketers are the ones that ruin it. I just have to show you this.
Okay, show me.
Just have to show you this. So here, let's just review it. So here, okay. So I'm going to just look at the top 3 pictures. So here's the human branding one. Okay. Badass. Oh, totally infected.
It does not look good.
It looks screwed up.
Okay.
That's just human, then body. There. Totally effed up. Then
cattle doesn't look as much fun either.
Nobody looks happy.
Okay.
And then over here, the branders, the marketing people do this weak ass bullcrap. Like every one of these pictures makes me feel something.
Except
the one with the marketing. They're like, marketing, look, branding. It's branding, social media branding. It's the lamest of the set.
I think we can all agree marketers are horrible people.
I hate them.
Just horrible.
I hate myself.
Horrible humans.
They are horrible humans. They screw it up. Like they take something that is so powerful, so, I mean, it brands your brain. You look at these things. These people's skin has been branded, but those images, you will never get them out of your brain again until you come, of course, over here into the marketing world where we're like, they take just words. They just stuff a bunch of words on here. I hate this section.
Okay.
Hate it.
All right.
Yeah.
It does suck.
Yeah.
It's really easy to not come over here.
Well, I was trying to come up with a picture. I was trying to steal a picture for our thumbnail.
Oh, and so you were going to pick like one of the worst marketing things you could find?
Well, I wanted to do one of these, and I'm like, this will just creep people out.
Yeah.
And then I came over here, and I'm like, well, these all suck.
Yeah.
And
What'd you end up going with?
That cat.
The cat?
Yeah, do you know the cat? Like, here, let me show you. Hold on. Like, here. Do you know, have you ever been to our channel?
Yes.
That cat.
Oh, that cat.
Yeah.
The crap taxidermy cat.
Here's our default
Gotcha.
guy.
All right, good.
When I don't put anything up, he goes up.
Okay.
He makes me laugh.
That's good.
I don't know who he is. I just found him somewhere and threw him up there. I thought it was appropriate for us.
It's good. So,
yeah.
branding.
Yeah. You know, there's branding experts.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
That's stupid. Marketers are weird species. Our own worst enemies. Yes, Judy. What up? Hola, Judy.
Hola.
¿Qué tal? Muy bien. I don't think Judy. Is that a Spanish name, Judy?
It's not that I know of.
Yeah,
I mean, could be.
Could be. I don't know. What do you think a branding expert is? And when you're not talking about the guy that sears your skin. I would definitely go to a branding expert if I was going to get branded.
Okay.
I would definitely pick one of those up.
Unless I did the waffle thing.
Yeah, I'm afraid of that one.
But it's on the table now.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
what do I think a branding expert does?
What do you think they do?
Aren't you a branding expert?
Yeah, but it's so embarrassing. You know why? Because all I'm doing... I don't know if I'm a branding expert. That's silly. I don't know if I am or not. But I think I know about branding.
Yeah.
All branding is trying to show people who you really are. That makes it stupid.
So, may I tell a little parable?
Please tell
Not
me
really
a
even a parable.
I love it. I
Okay.
love it.
So, McDonald's. We're going to talk about McDonald's.
I love McDonald's.
Okay, good for you. Congratulations.
Fish fillets on sale.
Okay, thank you, Sage. So, McDonald's, though, when you think about McDonald's
Yes.
as a customer,
Yeah.
what do you think of?
Dollar menu.
Dollar menu. Okay, there you go. Okay.
Because I'm a cheap ass.
Do you think healthy?
No, I think they want me to think healthy.
But you don't.
No.
Okay. No. Okay. So that is a very common public perception
Yes.
of McDonald's.
I know they want me to think there's something healthy on that menu.
But come on.
Good,
All right.
Just
So,
stop.
so with that in mind, that's one perspective of a brand, right?
Yes,
And a
yes.
common one for McDonald's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because of that,
Yeah.
and because we're Americans,
America.
we don't stop going there
Hell no.
because it's cheap,
Dollar menu.
fast.
Fast, so fast.
Okay,
And
okay.
sometimes yummy.
Okay.
Depending on how fresh the food is.
Now, McDonald's
Yeah.
having a bit of a branding crisis.
They are?
Because as it turns out, that is not getting them as much money as it once used to. Because now everybody
Yeah.
is about healthy and blah blah blah. I want to know where my food comes from and stop. I don't want your pink slime all up in my mouth feel.
People are so stupid. That stuff is delicious.
Okay, so there was recently. So McDonald's is losing money.
Yeah, I've heard.
Right? They ditched the CEO. They got a new CEO.
Good.
To turn the company around.
Good.
So they had a
Martha Stewart.
franchise operators meeting.
Okay.
Because McDonald's all franchises, right?
Sure.
And so these guys all run businesses, right?
Right on.
And they are feeling the brunt
Yes.
of this
Yes.
because at the same time, these minimum wage workers and,
Ooh.
spreading all this out, like,
Yeah.
getting tax dollars to fund their non-payment of workers. It gets complex. Anyway,
Yeah.
like, they're getting pressure from their employees and stuff to pay more money, right? Like there's this whole like $15 minimum wage thing.
Yeah.
And so they're like, look, we can't be doing all this and a dollar menu. We're not making money. You know, that's not why I got into this franchise business.
Yeah, they hate that.
And they went to this conference, and the brand new corporate people
Yes.
are all like, we're gonna sell artisanal burgers.
What?
And like, oh yes, and grilled boneless chicken breast, and we're gonna tell you what farm it came from and all kinds of stuff. And the franchise owners are like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yes.
Have you ever been in a McDonald's? Because how are we going to, first of all, diversify our menu by it requires buying a whole bunch of new equipment that the franchise owners have to pay out. They're already not making money. The employees aren't happy.
Yeah.
And they're like, now we got to train all these people that don't even want to be working here how to make fancy stuff. At the same time, all our customers are coming in for like dollar chicken McNuggets.
That's all we want.
They're like,
I love
this is effed.
Yeah.
And so what you have is you have the people at the top, the giant disconnection throughout the whole chain. The franchise owners, the people that work for them, and then the public perception.
Yeah.
And it's chaos.
Chaos.
But the brand is what you said it was. It's cheap, it's fast, it's McDonald's, it's not good for you, it's just there.
There.
So
what are you going to do?
Well, they're going full on.
So
and they're bringing the Hamburglar back.
I did a new Hamburglar. That will solve everything.
And did you see that dude?
Yeah.
He's creepy looking.
There's something about that.
Yeah, he would molest your children. That's the new Happy Meal toy.
Molest-a-lot's Barbie. Perfect.
Oh my Lord.
That's good.
So
anyways, do you think that's possible? Do you know of anybody that has been able to just change their whole brand?
That's a good question.
I don't know. I can't think of anybody. Like, I think that people try.
Oh yeah.
Like,
that's where those experts come in handy.
Yeah.
They usually don't work.
No. Kmart, Sears, gone.
I saw the lady that, did you see this? The lady who used to run Hewlett-Packard, CEO of Hewlett-Packard.
Yeah.
Decided she was going to run for, what's her name?
Carly something.
Yeah. Decided she's going to run for president.
Okay, great.
Forgot to buy her domain name.
Oh, no.
So somebody else bought the domain name. And they were like, I'm putting up this page because you forgot to buy your domain name and you want to be president. And the only thing we remember you for is firing thousands of people from Hewlett-Packard.
The first thing she did.
And so here is a negative frowny face for every single person that you fired. And it's just
a
scrolling page full of all this sadness.
A technology person forgetting to buy her domain.
That
so weak.
Is not a good brand.
No. Cleveland, before you say it. Does Cleveland have a brand?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
It rhymes.
We
can't get rid of it.
No, we can't do it. Mistake on the lake.
Yep.
Doesn't matter. There's nothing you can do.
Nope. I've tried.
Oh, yeah. We've tried. We've talked about it, I think, on this show, a better brands.
Yep.
Brands are like these pictures. They stick.
Mm-hmm.
And a good brand, well, so here's the thing. When the brand is good and it's making you money, people love that.
Yes.
When the brand turns south because people want something different, then people hate that.
Right.
But you can't just go to your doctor and be like, hey, can you get this like 1/4-inch scrolled death mark on my arm off? No.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. And I'd say it's especially hard nowadays through social media. Because social media now amplifies everything like all of a sudden.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that becomes harder. I believe you have to be more careful with your brand.
I think you need to be aware of it.
Just aware of it.
Yeah, that's right. But I'm here to tell you that we all have a brand. Every one of us. We are a certain kind of person to a certain kind of person. Your mom thinks of you a certain way.
Yes,
Your
she does.
dad thinks of you another way. Your brothers and sisters think of you another way. Your friends think of you this way. The people you go to church think of you that way. You have many brands. And you have a choice of either changing your brand because you're not happy with it, or living into your brand. And my experience has been, based on, you can see it in business, that changing your brand is incredibly difficult.
Yes.
Now, what I think happens, however, is that people in business are afraid of their brand. So what I see in business is, if I happen to know somebody, like I know them in their personal life, and I know maybe they like sports, or they're Christian, or they're atheist, or they like drinking, or they like video games, or I don't know, a little bit of the marijuana, you know, whatever. They walk into business and that stuff is left at the door. They become, for all intents and purposes, no one. They become this. They become what is safe, what is acceptable in the business world.
Milk toast.
Milk toast. We become invisible. We actually remove our brand altogether in business. And there's a pretty famous book by Seth Godin called The Purple Cow. Okay. And you can pretty much figure out the story. Pam Hoffman, what up?
Pam!
By this picture right here. So Seth Godin tells a little story, and he says, you know, you probably have driven past a pasture of cows, you know, out in the fields, just laying around doing their cow thing. And you would be hard pressed to remember any one of those cows. However, if there had been one purple cow in that field, you would probably remember him forever. And what Seth Godin is basically saying in this book is, you need to be a purple cow. You need to make a stand. But we are afraid to do that, and so we all go to work and try to look like every other black and white cow in the field.
I can see you doing that.
The black and white.
Yeah, you're blending in.
I tried to be a wallflower. You know where I see this happen all the time? Everywhere? Billboards.
Yes.
You have probably seen, I'm going to say all of us today have probably seen at least 10 billboards.
Today on the way to work?
Oh, man. Don't you think? At least.
It's possible, yeah. I don't know because I don't see billboards.
No, they're invisible.
Yeah.
They're these black and white cows. And the reason is because they live in this world of this milquetoast, I don't want to offend anyone world. And what I'm going to tell you is, when you don't offend anyone, you also don't impress anyone. And that is not marketing. So Pam says, when I hung my blog, I waited to see what the readers would like. I had a working title. When it looked like it was working, I bought the domain name.
There you go.
That's a pretty good idea.
That is a good idea. It's a good way to test.
Yeah, to see what people like.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Do you have any examples of maybe brands that stand out?
Well, I'm so glad you asked, Craig. I happen to have one right here that will probably just get us kicked directly off of YouTube.
Let's do it.
So let's do it. Have you ever seen this guy?
Is that Iron Mike Tyson?
That is, baby. Let me just get you a better picture of his face tattoo. Mike. I love that. Did you hear? He was going to do both sides. Did you remember that? When he got this first one, he said, "This is just half. I'm doing the other one."
Yeah.
But he never did.
That's good.
I think one's plenty.
I think it's better to just one.
If you had to, oh boy, man, is this him with fronts? Damn.
That is Photoshop.
Oh no, that's Photoshop. Never mind. Can I impress the people I want to attract and let the rest do what it does?
Of course.
That's it. Yeah.
Of course you can.
Yeah.
The only potential problem that I see with that kind of thing
Potentially.
is if the people that you don't care about get louder than you. Like if you do something that they really don't like,
Yeah.
they can amplify their voice very quickly. And so but that's a potential pitfall always, right?
Absolutely. Okay, how about this? I want to... There you go. This is a brand.
Yep. ChickfilA.
ChickfilA. You got a feeling about ChickfilA?
I have two feelings about ChickfilA.
Do tell.
They sell chicken sandwiches
Yes.
that people really like.
It's tasty.
And
I'm guilty eating it, but it's so good.
and I don't get it.
You've never had it?
Oh no, I tried it.
Oh, it's no Popeyes.
I was just like, oh, I don't see what the big deal is. Anyway, so they sell chicken sandwiches, but not to gay people.
They hate the gays.
I mean, they will sell them.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
But
just not on Sundays.
They don't do Sundays. They're
No.
religious.
Yeah.
That's right. And because of that, that's what they say.
Yeah.
They don't like the gays.
I think everyone knows they don't like the gays, right?
Yeah.
I think that is those are the two brands we all know. I think. Mm-hmm. Chicken hate gays. Mm-hmm. Wonder if they hate gay chickens.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways, this worked for them.
You can take a thing that some people perceive as a negative,
Yeah.
and turn it into a positive. Like, just for example, there was the thing, was it Illinois, Indiana? Just a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And they came out and they were like, no, you guys are going to be able to like not serve gay people in your businesses if you want.
Yeah.
And everybody flipped out. Whole bunch of huge corporations. The only reason this went away is because huge corporations were like, I'm taking my money out of your town, out of your state.
Yeah.
And so then they were like, oh, hold on. Okay, we changed our mind.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there was like a pizza shop. And the pizza shop comes out and they're like, screw you gay people.
Yeah.
And everybody went nuts about the pizza shop.
Oh, yeah.
Except for all the supporters of people that don't like the gay people. They united behind this pizza shop.
Yep.
And literally, I think within a week, they had raised like $1 million.
Oh, so much money.
And it's a pizza shop. They just retired.
Yeah,
They're done.
they're like,
I
we're
mean,
done
they're not
here.
making $1 million selling pizza locally.
No, they're millionaires now because they took a stand.
Exactly. But what I would say, Pam was like, how do you defend against like noisy ones or whatever?
Yeah.
And I would say you just drown them out with awesome.
Yeah. Do you know what I think? Haters can be really great, especially haters that have a platform. If you get somebody to hate you that has a voice, you're going to get heat. People are going to come down on you.
Yeah.
And it's going to hurt. But you stand a good chance of benefiting from it.
Well, there was the show like Kitchen Nightmares with Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
And he went in on the last season. I don't know. It's been a couple years now.
Yeah.
But it was like the last show of his last season or something. And he went into this restaurant. They bickered about everything, and they kicked him out, and he was like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. This place is horrible. And then people jumped on her place on Yelp and just buried it with reviews, and she was just so vocal about how horrible everything was and yada yada yada. And the thing is, if you go and you look at her Yelp thing now, people still go there because they just want to see what it's like.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And like, is it really that bad?
Right,
You know?
right.
And so they go there, and it's a negative that's turned into an ongoing positive.
Yeah. All right. So, Mike Tyson. What do you think about when you think of Mike Tyson?
He knocks people out, or used to knock people out,
right.
and then he went crazy.
Ate an ear.
Ate an ear, knocked some women out.
Yeah, man. He knocks people out.
He went a little nuts.
Yeah.
And the world, I think, rightfully was like, all right, calm down.
Calm down a little bit. Just
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
So.
right. Check it out.
Most guys are get pretty much intimidated. They lost the fight before they even got hit. Most guys. I knew the artist skullduggery. These guys, I knew how to beat these guys psychologically before I even got in the ring with them. As soon as I come into the ring, I'm gloved. No, stop it. That's not true. While I'm in the dressing room, 5 minutes before I come out, my gloves are laced up. I'm breaking my gloves down. I'm pushing the lever at the back of my glove. I'm breaking the middle of the glove so my knuckle could pierce through the leather. I feel my knuckle piercing against the tight leather gloves on the Everlast boxing glove. When I come out, I have supreme confidence, but I'm scared to death. I'm totally afraid. I'm afraid of everything. I'm afraid of losing. I'm afraid of being humiliated, but I'm totally confident. The closer I get to the ring, the more confidence I get. The closer, more confidence I get. The closer, more confidence I get. All during my training, I've been afraid of this man. I thought this man might be capable of beating me. I've dreamed of him beating me, but I always stayed afraid of him. But as closer I get to the ring, I'm more confident. Once I'm in the ring, I'm a god. No one could beat me. I walk around the ring, but I never take my eyes off my opponent. I keep my eyes on him, even if he's ready and pumping. He can't wait to get his hands on me as well. I keep my eyes on him. I keep my eyes on him. I keep my eyes on him. Then once I see a chink in his arm, boom, and one of his eyes may move, and then I know I have him. And then when he comes to the center of the ring, he still looks at me with his piercing look, and as if he's not afraid. But he already made that mistake when he looked down for that 1/10 of a second. I know I had him. He'll fight hard for the first 2 or 3 rounds, but I know I already broke his spirit. During the fight, I'm supremely confident. I'm moving my head, he's throwing punches. I'm making him miss and I'm countering. I'm hitting him to the body, I'm punching him real hard. And I'm punching, and when I'm punching him, I know he's not able to take my punches. 1, 2, 3 punches, I'm throwing him punches and bunches. He goes down, he's out. I'm victorious. Mike Tyson, greatest fighter ever lived.
All right, man.
It's so intense.
That did not show up for the Mayweather fight this last week.
No, I know. Now, where was that?
I don't know. That was not in that ring. I'm just saying. But that is intense.
That's a brand. You told me that Mike Tyson believed in his head that when he walked in the ring, he was ready to kill the guy. Mm-hmm. And they knew it.
Yep.
That's freaky.
Yeah.
You are in like this 10 by 10 area or whatever with a guy that is willing to kill you.
Yep.
Holy crap. That is terrifying.
Yeah.
He beats them psychologically.
Yeah.
He beats them with his brand.
Right.
It's
with his brand. Exactly.
He made the brand. Mm-hmm. You would think, well, every fighter has that brand.
Nope.
No. He owned that brand.
Yep.
And you see that with great people all the time. Mm-hmm. Great people have a brand, and they know it.
Right.
And the thing about it is, we're all great. We all have greatness in us. Yes, we do, Greg.
I'm going to knock you out.
That's it. You want to go that route? You want to be the
no.
Mike Tyson? You can't.
No, I'm good.
We all have it in us. Mm-hmm. But we are afraid to let people know about it. We are afraid to be us. But I'm here to tell you, I believe when you start to live into you, just be you, you do you, you will rise as a person and start to achieve the greatness that is your potential that has been there all along. And that's it. Just be you.
Play us out.
Right on, brother. You can do it. You can be great. All right, everybody. You rock. We love you. Have a great week, and we will see you all next time. Bye. know where the off button is. I lose the off button every time, Greg. I mean, we had such a great ending. It was going so well. And now I can't find it. I can't. I don't know where it is. I hope they're not hearing this.
Of course they're hearing it.
No,
it's not off.
They couldn't possibly hear this.
It's not off.
Can't find it, Greggy.
Start closing stuff.
Oh my God. This is so embarrassing. Oh, wait. Okay.
Jeez Louise.
This was such pros. Bye.